Good morning, CG. I'm Andra.
And I'm Spencer.
And we have your CGTV broadcast for Friday, September 29th. September is Suicide Prevention Month, and CG offers an extensive number of resources to help students who may be struggling with thoughts of self-harm. Emma Watson and Logan Meyer have information about some of these resources.
September is National Suicide Prevention Month, a month dedicated to acknowledging those who have lost their lives to suicide, as well as those who have been impacted by it.
This month is also about suicide prevention. The school has put up various activities and reminders to start the conversation about suicide.
So this year, we implemented daily announcements that were broadcast to students and then offered some trivia options during lunchroom, just trying to make it a lighthearted conversation and getting some information out there, which in turn drew in more attention, and we were able to talk with more students and just give a little info about suicide and suicide prevention strategies in general.
If you are struggling with mental health or suicidal thoughts, there are many ways you can get help, both in and outside of school.
So in this building, you can go to any adult, any staff member. We have 2 social workers in the building. I'm Mrs. Jones. I have 9th and 11th graders. Mrs. Scheidler works with 10th and 12th graders. But any adult in this building would direct you to our offices. And there's also a national line at 988 where you can text or call for help at any time.
Our faculty is here to help. If you or someone you know is struggling, please do not hesitate to reach out to them.
This topic is very important. If you or someone you know is struggling, please reach out to someone. Any teacher, guidance counselor, administrator, or school social worker can help. For a list of resources mentioned in the video, visit trojaneer.com, where there is an article that has direct links to various resources, as well as a story about how suicide has affected members of our Center Grove community. Do you have that one friend who always swears he's 5'9" when really he's only 5'5"? Looking at you, Coach Dodson. Nia Calhoun and Alana Riley went out to investigate people's true heights.
Hi guys, it's Alana Riley.
And Nia Calhoun.
And today we're going to be going around the school and checking people's actual heights. How tall do you think you are?
6'1".
Alright, let's check. How tall is he?
He's 6'1".
How tall do you think you are?
Like 5'6".
Alright, let's check. How tall is she?
5'6".
How tall do you think you are?
6 foot.
Okay, let's see.
He's 6 foot.
How tall do you think you are?
5 feet.
Okay, let's check.
Yeah, she's 5 foot.
She's 5 foot. How tall do you think you are?
I think I'm 5'9".
Alright, let's check. How tall is she?
5'9".
How tall do you think you are?
6'2".
Okay, let's check. He's 6'2". How tall do you think you are?
5'7".
Alright, let's check. How tall is she?
5'7".
How tall do you think you are?
I would say 5'9".
Okay, let's check.
He's actually 5'10".
How tall do you think you are?
I'm probably like 6'4".
Okay, let's check.
She is not 6'4". She is 5'7".
How tall do you think you are?
5'10".
Okay, let's check.
He's actually 6 foot.
Thanks, guys.
A class at Center Grove offers students with a chance to gain hands-on experience with special education students before they've left high school. Molly Dew, Ava Borhan, and Lucy Willing bring you the story.
Peer tutoring is an elective class offered here. Peer tutors benefit not only the students but also those who peer tutor. In this class, students advance their teaching skills by working and helping fellow students with disabilities. Here's what Mr. Mann has to say.
We have peers that come into our classes that help our students with assignments. They also have their own assignments where they have to do a reflection every month, and then they get participation points also, and then they do some other activities that we ask them to do throughout the school year.
Peer tutoring allows students to get help in a range of subjects. Each peer tutoring class focuses on a certain topic. Peer tutors have different activities they do with their students.
So what we do in my period is I help them with like math. I think every period's different, whatever they're doing. But we do math games, help them with that, and then at the end of the period we'll do jobs. And so my job with students is we recycle. We go around the school and recycle.
Throughout the semesters, peer tutors build bonds with their students. It allows the students to meet new people and experience new opportunities outside their regular classes. Maria Shanks shares her experience in the class.
Thanks, guys.
The girls' varsity soccer team, who is 6-4-3, will head to Bloomington South on Thursday for the first game of their sectionals. Brandon Tripp brings you a preview of the game.
The girls' soccer team begins their sectional run at Bloomington South High School this Thursday.
We've been working hard at practices and stuff, and then throughout season games, we've been trying out different formations and different players and spots, and using our season games to just keep progressing and building, getting better.
So we've been practicing super hard, and we've been taking care of our bodies and taking rest days and things like that, but honestly our biggest thing is just making sure that the effort that we put into practice is the same that we put into our games.
After a 6-4-4 start to the season, the girls expect to perform well.
I feel that at the beginning of the season we weren't as prepared, but I feel like now throughout our games and tying against Guerin was pretty good. That was what we were hoping for. I mean, we were hoping for a win, but the tie was pretty good, and I feel like playing that hard game and playing against the teams like this are really going to prepare us for sectionals.
I feel like right now we're pretty prepared, and I feel like we'll continue over the next couple of weeks to get more prepared as the season goes on.
After an underwhelming start to the season, the girls expect to perform well.
Going into the season, I feel like we were expecting to just hit the ground running and win every single game, but we hit a couple roadblocks, but I feel like we're starting to finally get over it, and so I think we're going to be pretty good going into sectionals.
I expect us to do well. I mean, I feel like under pressure that we're going to step it up and perform better.
Come cheer on your Trojans this Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. at Bloomington South High School.
Thanks, Brandon.
That's all we have for you today, CG.
Bye.